Hi, I'm Day 9, and we're gonna play Odd Warrior all day. Made some adjustments to the Odd Warrior list. I want to talk about it some. I want to talk about what the gist, the point, the essence of this deck is. So basically, it's an odd deck, which means that with Baku the Moon Eater, it gives me plus 4 armor a turn with the hero power. This is kind of the way that we answer, essentially, aggro decks. If we're getting aggroed on, like against Tempo Mage, oh my goodness, I love being Odd Warrior. Oh my god, yeah. Yes, indeed. Meow! Despy's very happy we're playing Odd Warrior. So if we look at some of the rest of the deck, very notably, we have extraordinarily little card draw. Essentially just the shield block. We have ways to draw cards not from within our deck, such as Stonehill Defender, such as Zola the Gorgon, to put one in our hand, right? This means that because we're going so slowly, we have to get tons of extra value all the time. So let's take a look at those value cards, shall we? Super Collider, really great. 3 attacks can often get you a 2-for-1 each turn. Super Collider is ridiculous, man. Like, the thing that Super Collider really demands is that we have a lot of armor. Not a big deal, but, you know, if he has a 6-6 and a 7-5, we whack the 6-6, it crashes into the 7-5, they both die. This is an excellent card. We also have things like Brawl to mostly clear the board. We have things like Reckless Flurry to mostly clear the board. We have things like Despy to mostly sit on the keyboard. Isn't that right? Yeah, it's a good cat. All right, we got a little buddy. Got a little buddy to help us today. So other things that are sort of here just as general value cards. Things like Mind Control Tech to be up against the big spread decks. I made a tech change, changed out one Mind Control Tech for a second Ironbeak Owl. There's a lot of Death Rattle-y type things. Death Rattle Rogue is uncommon. Regular Egg Hunter is quite common, so running a second Owl just to help deal with a lot of those things is there. Gluttonous Ooze is a tech against some weapons. Very nice against the infrequent Q block. Very good against Twig of the World Tree. Single Shield Slam Whirlwind for a little bit of flexibility. A lot of this is just control cards against more aggro decks. We even have like Dynamatic to help us remove one thing. Very good against Odd Paladin. And if we ask ourselves a question like, okay, but what about against control? What about in a longer matchup? Note that there's almost no card draw, and at least the Trailblazer puts a card into our deck. Each of these Direhorn Hatchlings puts another card into our deck. We can Zola the Gorgon one of those to get a total of 4 extra cards into the deck. It's really nice. It's really nice. We get this sort of spread of value cards in the deck that also kind of extend to our deck where we're drawing 1 a turn, and we just like win in fatigue. It's really nice. Zillax, another nice value card. Azalina Soul Thief is a tech card I'm trying to run right now. Just going to check it out. You know, if we're up against a what's-his-face deck? A Shutterwalk deck, there we go. We can Azalina Soul Thief his hand full of 1/1 Shutterwalks and just start slamming them down. In terms of some of the battle cries, I mean, we're not going to get some ridiculous battle cries, but things like Dynamatic can be pretty helpful. Stonehill Defender, Mind Control Tech, Silence, these can all be quite helpful. Don't forget that the Omega Assembly is to draw 3 mechs when we get to turn 10. This is a fun little deck, and the big reason I like it a lot is that the games go on long. This automatically loses to Togwaggle Druid. Just instantly. We just straight up lose. This deck automatically loses to Mechathun decks. So we are not going to be too happy if we're up against those, but I think this is a acceptable meta choice. And as we're firing into this game, I have to ask a question. It's very important. It's an important question. First of all, enhance and slide. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I just wanted to be a little larger today. You know, anytime the insecurity kicks in, I just swell myself up.
Watch your...
My question. What exciting stuff do you have planned for this week and this weekend, huh? What exciting stuff do you have planned for this week and this weekend? Talk to me about that, because I'm going to share a bit about my excitement that I have kicking in. I have some goals. I have some goals I want to hit. So we're up against a rogue. I think mind control tech has some value, but generally rogues are more bursty. Like, if it's an odd rogue, I'm going to want to be dealing with the threats with frequency as they come down.
None will survive.
Here's our thing, and let's see if Fazd. Nope, looks like it's just a regular rogue. So if I say what's my strategy then, obviously armoring up a ton is pretty common. Super Collider is one of the best cards to have against a rogue, because typically the Falderay Striders, things that are... Oh. Okay. We might have to speed this game up a pinch, because it's a Pogo Rogo. There's nothing I can really do about that right now. Okay.
I want you, and you, and you.
Well, this is a problem. Reckless Flurry is going to be a critical card in this matchup then. So I have to conserve this a lot. Brawl is going to be a pretty important card in this matchup, just to eliminate them. So really, I think that trying to get some huge Reckless Flurries against the Pogo Hoppers, we can probably fatigue this kind of deck out. It might even run one of the Draw Your Hole Deckaronis. Let's read about the exciting plans. Let's read about the exciting plans. Rhetorical Meow's going to Vermont? Yes. Yes. Nanobito 101 says going to a kite festival on the weekend with a girlfriend here in Berlin. A kite festival? Oh my god, that's so sick. A kite festival?
I wonder.
That's... Oh my god, I just, like, can't express to you enough how unbelievably cool I find that to be. Looks like we got our first few turns worked out. God, did Nanobite, when you come back, could you bring some photos to chat? Spam in here, man, I'm going to want to see that. Let's see here. Kawajiro Kira says, tomorrow I'm taking care of the above-mentioned girl again. Wait, taking care of? Wait. I mean, are you getting rid of a body? Like, what's happening? Oh, is it babysitting? Like, are you babysitting and tutoring for an 11-year-old? God, that makes a whole lot more sense than the extraordinarily dramatic story I had in my mind. Is this an apt time to brawl? I think I want to try to Super Collide first. Whatever one it hits is totally fine. Right? Because this is deal 5 damage randomly split. So depending on what gets played, I can Super Collide into it, and then have the Dynamatic do a little... Alright, so this is a good brawl turn. We just have to make sure our armor doesn't get too low. Oh, these are mechs, though. Thank God I don't listen to myself. Pogo Hoppers are mechs. Thanks, chat. Thank you. Thank you a whole bunch. Just like loads. Loady-loadies, thank you. Loady-loady. Chicken toady. Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh, you're doing some babysitting? Dude, I love like it's a category broader than babysitting. It's opportunities to temporarily be in a mentorship position with a younger person. You know, like teaching, tutoring, things like that are just, oh my god, those are so awesome. I did volunteer work at a... This is actually a good play, right? Dong.
Light the fuses!
Light the fuses! Bang, 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 bang. What else exciting things? Kira says, also want to pass my programmer friend to help me program something that will calculate which colors in Monopoly are most likely to make money. Oh, that's an interesting problem. Love that sort of combinatorial pleasantry.
There once was a man from Gil.
Alright, I've spotted the clear. Dong.
This jungle hides many secrets.
I think I want to armor up, because I'm trying to maximize my total number of armor over time. Because remember, I'm going to be using my armor for big, reckless flurries. Gotta be very careful. Yerble's working on a claymation entry for the Dota 2 short film contest. Yerble, do you have any photos you could share with us? I'm going to bring them up on screen. Oh, that's so awesome. Joshua Hat says, helping my brother move into his new apartment that he'll move into with his bride-to-be in less than a month. Oh my god, that's so wonderful. This is a very complicated way to try to kill one guy, huh? Let's see what we got. You know, I think actually I'm gonna do this and just get the heals going. Couple places. I just started studying journalism. I'm handing my first large assignment. Hell yes. Hell yes. Oh my gosh, look at all these subs rejoining us. Magico. S. Batrico. BHS Games for 39 months. FM SN Nook. Fenrir says, I'm starting up private tutoring again. Only instead of charging a giant hourly, I'm doing it for free for students in need. Yeah! Yeah, volunteer work. Hell yeah, F yeah. That's amazing, man. That's so great. Yerble says, not at this stage. Give me a month or so. The models are in production. Storyboarding and commissioning the artists right now. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. I love hearing about people's projects, man. It's so sick. It's so dope. So good. I think I need to not... Oh, thank God. So let's definitely Omega Assembly now. I get this card a lot, man. Brawls and Reckless Flurries are the ones I'm going to need to be doing very careful planning with. Very careful planning and playing. My day's actually going okay. It's going okay. I intended to get up at 8, and I got up at 9. All right, so let's do some counting. Okay. So I have 2 Reckless Flurries right now. So I think that I'm right now getting to the point where I have to be increasingly careful.
Job's done.
I get this guy a lot. I mean, it makes sense because Omega Assembly says discover a mech, and discover is weighted towards your class cards, so, you know, we expect that, but still. Oh, wow, these are very useless to me. I'm going to do MTG Arena again. I did one last Friday, and I think I might do one on Friday again here.
I want you, and you, and you.
That's good, isn't it?
I I want you, and you, and you.
No, that's actually bad news. This kind of means that we gotta speed it up. Oh, is the deck tracker not on? Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I set it up, and then I just forgot to enable eat. 100% my bad.
Light the fuses!
So I don't have rush yet. I'm gonna really need to speed this thing up. Here's the thing about our opponent's deck. With extra lab recruiters in there and extra Zilliaxes in there, it means that it's going to be virtually impossible to fatigue him out, which is originally our goal. But has hardly any cards in hand. So this means his capability of drawing is going to be a lot lower. I mean, that sucks, but, you know. Stinks, but what are you gonna do? So 1 card in hand, huh? Being up against a 2-3 is not really a big deal. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just use this. This card is so useless. Alright, so trading both into the taunt would have cleared? No, it wouldn't have. Because every time I hit the Eternium Rover, it summons a 2-3. Isn't that right? No! God, I am not thinking properly. Ah! Did I know? You're right, Fenary. Well. The fact that there's going to be a 2 a turn, I'm going to kind of just start slamming tools down. So I want to stream MTG again. I was thinking of doing it this Friday. I mean, I did it last Friday. Certainly either this Friday or the next one, but I kind of am in the mood for a brand new game. Oh my god, Mimic Pod really sucks. I actually think Pogo Rogue, with all these lab recrutions, owns me. I think he just completely owns me. Just chained Mimic Pods. I mean, that's certainly nice, but I think I need a Dr. Boom right now. Alright, so that one's kind of helpful, but it's not amazing. I think an Ozolina here might actually be pretty good, because he has a lot of Mimic Pods in there. What's a game that I've never played? Opus Magnum kinda looks sick. Kinda does. Slay the Spire. I get a lot of requests for Slay the Spire, too. Yeah, I mean, this is an okay hand to lose. Kinda stinks to lose this one, but I'm gonna do this one first.
Soul is in my hands. Unreal.
I mean, this actually is kind of shit. Played RimWorld. I have. A Marvel stream would be fun. Yeah, I mean.
Welcome to my web.
Opus Magnum's pretty tight. Astroneer has done some new updates, that's for sure. Oh gee, what could it be? Well, I mean, we have the counter to Spooters. Tight.
Already mine. Already mine.
Ah! Look at this, man. Yeah, I can do that too, dude. I genuinely don't think I win this game. Really think I don't. Should be fine, right? Just vanish.
Welcome to my web.
These ones get returned first, this one gets returned last.
To my web.
Really kind of feeling like I'm not going to be winning this one.
One more step.
Yeah.
Out of my jungle.
It's a pretty good one.
I want you.
Let's do this
and
guy.
You, and you.
Let's hit these guys, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's just hard for me to think of the one true game I wish to play. Try a Shadow Priestess expansion. I think Shadow Priest would really stink. Unfortunately. What's a really system-heavy game?
Precision.
Maybe we do Slay the Spire.
Precision. Perfection.
Well, that's actually not that bad. Okay, so how do we do this? We definitely do this first,
One
and then I
step.
probably... These would go back last, these would go back first, so these two would die.
More step.
So that just doesn't matter, I just want to show them who the boss is, then we do this. Yep, so the two... I think it's okay for me to lose a card.
Job done.
Nice. Nicey-nicey. Don't think twicey. What's a real system-heavy game, man? What's CK2, Game of Thrones? I don't even know what that is.
I want you, and you, and you.
Both Crusader Kings 2.
Welcome to my web. Welcome to my web.
I want you.
I'm just gonna try to out-spider him, man. Now we have to remember that Vaz does have two of these. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird, this feeling I have in me where I don't know what I want to play. I just don't know. I don't know the thing that I wish to play. Do you have any way to deal with this? Maybe it's just super colliders or so. This is 1 damage to everybody.
Okay then.
I kind of want to do this. Seems pretty tight.
Step right up.
One more step.
I need to play that first, so this way I actually have enough stuff.
One more step.
Because now I'll have 7 cards, and I'll be able to draw these back again.
Oh, I love that
Welcome.
What do we mill? Spider ambush, probably. Boom. Oh man. Yeah, I'm having game fatigue. Where I just it's so hard for me to know what game I actually want to play lately. This is the Discovery mech. I don't think I need that. Oh, that's the Blast Shield. That's actually really good.
Welcome to my web.
I want you, and you, and you.
I mean, we're getting as low. That's good. Battletech, Maybe Battletech. Frozen Snaps too, maybe. Yeah. This game got really weird. I'm completely unaffected by this game. Completely and totally unperturbed. Welcome back. He's not careful, he just dies. Alright, damn. Ah, crap. Alright. Not entirely sure what our best choice of action is here. Maybe he'll just mill himself out. Oh, come on. Alright, hey. Who wore it better? This is a little tricky, huh? We have to do this first. Wow, those suck. Wow, those actually, like, fantastically suck. Alright, so I'm just gonna do the...
Warriors of the frozen wastes.
Let's just mill a card, man. We already know where there's a mill, there's a way. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people recommend. I see your note. Kyojiro Akira. Yeah, maybe Slay the Spire, man. Maybe HD Slay the Spire. I'm like a year late on playing that game. I'm like a full year late. But I know there's a lot of people that just love that game so hard.
Death's shadow grows.
Dwarf Fortress and Slay the Spire. See, Dwarf Fortress, I can't play. I actually can't ever play that game, because that game requires a full-on system of education before you play it. He's just going for spiders. He's messed up. He is making a mistake. So, we're in a slightly odd position. I don't give a shit. I don't even care. This is 1 damage to everyone. Because if I play the Frostmourne, we can win in 3 turns. And this actually seems like a pretty good course of action. I don't actually think we'll be able to get there in time. I think we'll be a turn short. That is just a godsend. Alright, we need less of that, please. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I had 10 cards. Great. We can mind control tech. That's probably the best.
Time slips by.
Yeah, I mean, what I would need to do is I would need to, like, go to, like, Udemy and take a course on how the basic rules of Dwarf Fortress works, and after consuming, like, a 17-episode semester of Dwarf Fortress material, then I could begin to play Dwarf Fortress. I don't think I have a single way to deal with this. Technically Super Collider, but I think we may have lost this game. See, this is kind of what I needed to have happen earlier. Yeah, this garbage. See, if this could have happened, then maybe. Then just maybe. I don't know what we need to get out of this thing, but... Tarlord would have been kind of nice. Living mana does not help at all.
Take that.
Damn. We were one turn off. Welcome to the show. This is like actually the very first game of the day. I mean, I lost, which sucks, but yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Precision. Perfection.
He actually had only spiders in his deck. This game was much closer than we realized. Balls. Whatever, man. Alright, game one. Game one of the day.
Garrosh versus Piranda.
Man.
You give me strength.
Victory or death!
They needed to just shoot him in the face. There are different decisions that we could have made to win this one. Alright, so how do we win against a Priesto? I think we just armor up like absolutely insanely crazy. God, the Direhorn Hatchling's so cute. I think we just armor up like absolutely crazy, right? Because most of the priests that exist are sort of the control-y priest that makes the game go on super long.
None will survive.
Dude, ever since watching videos of, I'm just, like, never happy with this position of this window. I'm gonna move this over. Ever since seeing videos of, Opus Magnum, I'm just completely mesmerized by this.
Mind if I roll need?
Alright. Now, if this is a topsy-turvy priest, that kind of sucks, because I think we just auto-lose.
We hunger for vengeance.
Armor up every turn! Armor up every turn! Wait, what just happened to me now? Okay. That's kind of interesting. Direhorn Hatchling it. All right, so here's a legit question. A legit question from Solarin0330 says, so I got into an argument discussion recently with my friends who play Hearthstone over Mechathune. I said that while I enjoy BS combo decks, I felt that that card has really limited the space in the meta for control decks, as its combos basically have no counterplay option, parentheses, no tech cards, etc. Do you have an opinion? From my standpoint, they made the combo too reliable and not make it interactive for the opponent. I actually just think that this is the problem that Hearthstone has. I am going to play this, because I'm going to mill one. I mean, this is the issue that Hearthstone has just straight up. Alright, go to one, my friend. Bam. Hearthstone is a game where there's just currently not enough interactivity in the game period.
My hand is full.
Oh my god, is this actually a Mechathune Druid? Yeah, no, we literally just outright 1,000%, 1,000,000% lose this game. Yeah, I mean, like this is the thing where this is a great example. Solar, I'm so glad you asked this question. This game, I think, is the perfect example of the problem that people talk about in Hearthstone, of there not being, I don't even want to say enough interactivity. I mean, there's just no real
Almost out of cards.
interactivity that happens here other than I hope to God I can kill him in time. So we save these three guys, that way we can avoid the Psychic Scream. We're just going to plop down as many little deuteronis as we can. We're going to keep armoring up because there's no better option.
I am out of cards.
And see, I feel like this is what we would call, like, this has alleged counterplay, in that I can technically kill Jun before this Mechathune combo arrives. But really, this is a circumstance where
I will silence this scream.
I'm kind of dead. I'm kind of a dead guy. Okay. So, they have 4 cards to do the combo, is that right?
My beautiful creation.
Or is it 5?
Let's crash this party.
I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good.
Yeah. 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 I mean, that literally guaranteed kills us 100% of the time. And I think this is actually, I feel like, a danger for Hearthstone as a game going forward, is that, like, you know, if you there's a few power spikes, like, in games, let's make no mistake at all, okay? My favorite games are like Brood War. Currently play a lot of Dota 2. I really love when games have harsh, spiky brutality to them. Like, a lot. I really love that. Don't get me wrong, I love the spikes, but Hearthstone has so few ways to respond to and to interact with certain axes in the game. So, I mean, like, I am playing, I declared this at the start of the show. I am gonna play Odd Warrior. I'm gonna play it, because it's an interesting deck to me, because the games take a long period of time. And I just like long games.
None will survive.
I just really like playing longer games. I just think it's very, very fun. I care more about the experience than about the stars. But the stars give me motivation. I get the damn stars. Yeah, we're winning. We're going up the ladder. But when there's not a significant amount of ways to interact on certain axes, and there's certain spikes in power, it creates this sit back feeling where I'm like totally disengaged from the game, where I'm like, oh, I'm in a match where I lose 100% of the time. Oh, okay, cool. Done. And the Mechathune decks I feel like there's two different things to note. Mechathune decks have a low win rate. They just straight up are not super effective decks. But they are effective enough that they're run some. And it creates a real lean back, sit out, shrug the shoulders, like, oh, well, I guess that's that kind of moment. And what I can actually do is ignore the Mechathune Priest and talk about Togwoggle Druid, because that is an absolute tip-top... I think that's, like, probably the best deck in the meta right now is the Togwoggle Druid. And this deck loses to that because it is a sharp, hard anti-counter, an anti-control deck. And there's just really nothing you can do about it. And if there were more axes along which to interact...
Welcome to my web.
That's what I want, and it's what helps me emotionally. Because there's a big difference between the win rate and the experience of playing against.
Light the fuses!
Yeah, I mean... Telepus says you could tech in a Mana Wraith and Mechathune Priest can't win. That is some hilarious advice. Oh man, now I kind of want to do that. So I'm up against what appears to be a relatively typical rogue, so I'm going to be kind of playing out kind of slowly. Ooh, I do love Direhorn Hatchlings a lot. Shady says, have you gotten to try out Artifact yet? Yes, I have. You think it might have more interactivity than Hearthstone? Oh, certainly. Mana Wraith is even though. Oh, that's a good point. Can't play Mana Wraith, damn. So we're not 100% certain of what our opponent's deck is, but, you know, it's in the ballpark. I think it is a good day to trailblaze it. And see, I want to stress that there's a big difference between win rates, success, versus the emotional feeling along with something, because every card game has metas where control decks are the best or aggro decks are the best. This always happens, but I think the thing that is really important is that feeling like I have agency, like I have capability to change things, to shape things. Because man, when I'm like playing against better Magic the Gathering players, I feel it almost immediately. Like...
Think.
And it's the fact that there's like so many tools that exist, so much ability to have that sort of back and forth, that dance. Because, I mean, I'm even not the biggest fan of like, okay, I am losing this game, and then I throw out the Warlock card that transforms a minion into a random demon, and I hit a combo piece, and now my opponent is outright dead. I'm just like, alright, you know.
This guy's toast.
This is part of why, just emotionally, I'm so drawn to action games. Oh my god, it's time to hit him with the thong. I think I'm just gonna Zilliax, though. Thong. This is the longest a Thalnos has ever lived, by the way. Because, like, Dota, I think, is just this ultimate example of if in any fight you die, you just like, oh, I just shouldn't have been there. Like, there's a whole set of terminology that revolves around this basic idea of, like, you shouldn't have been there. Yeah. Yeah, you got caught out. You're out of position.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
the Shadow of Death! I mean, I think, by the way, I think I just absolutely roast this game. I think this is, like, not a close match. Slammin'. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm really curious what the design of Hearthstone is going to sort of have in the future, because I kind of liked, someone was telling me, oh, who was it? Maybe one of you can help me with this. There's this streamer, God, his name's on the tip of my tongue, a streamer who said, you know what, I'm just going to devote a week here and there to a game that I just missed, that I just totally missed out on, and I'm only going to play this. And one of the games that he chose recently was Hearthstone, and he just played through only Hearthstone for a week. And I mean, he's actually going through the real basic, like, just only playing against a computer, building his collection, building the classic cards out, making decks, this sort of thing. Oh, shit, guys. And this is a streamer who has never played at all. People saying Kriparian Disguised Toast. I know people who have never played Hearthstone before. That's what I was talking about. It's a streamer who's never played Hearthstone. Would you guys stop naming top Hearthstone streamers? Okay, let me just say this again. There's a streamer who has never played Hearthstone. So he devoted a week. You're all bastards. Okay, I'm so angry with all of you. Is it day 9? Is it Tice? But anyways, so he's been playing through all of the, like, classic card collection, just basically vanilla Hearthstone, going through some of the campaign stuff. And, you know, he's saying all these things like, oh my gosh, I completely now see why people play this game. Oh my gosh, there's so many awesome mechanics in it, and this and that. And his chat was just talking about, oh my god, like, vanilla Hearthstone was so good. Where do we go to just play vanilla Hearthstone? Because there's this quality I remember about vanilla Hearthstone. Order? No, that order was correct. Why are you guys saying order? The order was correct. I want the elect to die. I don't want the elect to hit a 2-2 and live. What? The thing that lets him shuffle more cards in deck when he has immediately demonstrated that he has cards in his deck he wants to shuffle in there? Alright. It's fine. Was the streamer's name Order? My children. My children. But there was this quality that the original Hearthstone had where I remember doing so many control paladins. Like, and the control paladin was really scary to play against because you could keep summoning 1/1s and you'd eventually overrun with that army of 1/1s. And I wonder if Hearthstone's power level has hit a point where there's a few spikes that exist. And now the win rate is, in fact, in a position where win rate-wise, all these various decks have a percentage-wise balance, but it felt like there was such a gradual growth. Oh my god, he just drew 2 weapons because he is this deck. Wow, holy cow, that's amazing. This is the first time I've actually seen the Forge of Soul. Chat was like, he just drew 2 weapons, then I looked over at the sidebar and saw Forge of Souls. I wasn't even looking at this thing, I was talking about various balance issues. Destroying frozen minion damaged by this. I don't even know what class weapon this is. But yeah, I feel like it's called power creep it's different. It's different than what I'm talking about with power creep. Power creep is a different concept that I'll actually talk about right now, and then talk about how that contrasts with the issue that I'm referring to. So power creep is the idea of there's an average baseline of power, and then I print a card that's more powerful than that average baseline. And so what occurs is it makes me think, well, God, I don't really know how to solve this problem with this card. You know what? I need to increase the power of a few other cards to make it even. And then the next expansion, the power level starts becoming higher and higher. Eventually, you're balancing up the scale. I think I actually just need to throw this out. I just don't want that to happen again. So, like, power creep is this idea of certain things hit a certain level that it starts to influence the balance and tuning of other cards to where it increases over time. And, you know, power creep, a lot of the problems that people refer to with power creep are things like my old cards are bad because the new ones are so much better that for me to be able to keep up, I need to buy these new cards because there's just been power creep. You know, I can't use my old ones, things like that. So this is different than what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, like, for instance, I actually don't have a problem if a game changes what its power levels are over the course of time, because a game might discover that certain power levels are actually more suitable, because different power levels in a game have different qualities. Who's ready for the patong?
Light the fuses!
Light the fuses! We are gonna grind out Hornpout. What I'm talking about is the nature of having extremely powerful effects in a game where there is not a lot of interactive elements. Because you do your turn and I do my turn, in Hearthstone, when there's big spikes of power, such as any one-turn kill, like the Druid that does a Malagos OTK, when these types of combinations exist, part of what creates a feeling of emotional despair is if it feels like I can't counter it. Or if the options that I have to counter it are extraordinarily limited. So I'll take something like, well, I mean, it's almost too easy to make the comparison to Magic the Gathering, so as a fan of an easy way out, I think this is actually totally fine to... No. Do I actually want to do this? Yeah, I think I actually am content to up the pace.
Perfect specimen.
So things like, okay, there is a deck that uses very powerful enchantments, and it's very strong in the current meta. How do I take my deck and put in some enchantment removal into that? There's almost these automatic question and answer things that exist. I remember there was a period of time where there was a lot of hexproof and indestructible minions. So black removal that said target player sacrifices a creature gets around that. This is a little complicated guy. I think I'm going to do this first and then run out the boom. And I mean, you can get to a point where you say something like, okay, well, I mean, there's still hard matchups that are hard counter matchups. Like, you know, here's this blue-black control deck that, due to the way it works, just absolutely stomps on any red aggro decks. Okay, cool. Well, you have sideboards, right? You have more things like that.
War of obliteration. War of obliteration.
War of obliteration! Are these mechs? No. Great. And so, again, there's always just this sort of question-answer that exists. Like, okay, well, how do I sideboard for it? Oops, I gotta do this. Oops, I gotta not do that. I gotta do this. So the fact that there's some of these, like, missing interactivity components means, like, okay, if my deck's losing, how do I respond to a lot of decks if I can't really interact along the axis that will disrupt it? For instance, if there is a deck that is trying to draw the correct assemblage of cards in order to just combo me down and win in one turn, I don't have a way to do hand disruption. I don't have a way to counter spells. I don't have a way to respond on your turn. I can't let you cast something and then shoot it. Just the existence of I cannot cast on your turn leads to a whole lot of issues. This is just really not a big deal.
Light the fuses!
I have a pretty good hand. Our opponent is just not really playing anything that I can use. So when you don't have these axes for disruption that exist, it means your deck kind of just has to double down on its own focus.
Welcome to my web. Welcome to my web.
Oh, this is good. At least I'll have ways to deal with, or I'll have ways to use some of these things. Great, great, yeah, no. Sure. I really want to cast those Omega Assemblies. I'm just trying to get rid of some cards right now. I gotta just start emptying my hand. I need to just play stuff. Spears says that's a dangerous premise though, because it turns into two people just playing their decks instead of playing their opponent, if that makes sense, right? This is what I'm getting at, yeah, is that I feel that in Hearthstone there's a lot of... What does this card do? Oh, this guy, yeah. In Hearthstone there's a lot of... There's currently just so much of... I'm trying to do the shit out of my thing as hard as I possibly can. Like, as fast as I possibly can. So this will let me drop down one, and I'll probably just shield slam something. Yeah. Golem d'Investissement.
Take that!
I'm trying to empty some cards. Like, there's some of the matchups that I've really enjoyed are some control versus control matchups. Oh god, here's another academic espionage. Oh god. Play another elect and then academically espionage me, huh? I gotta pick up the pace here. Yeah, I really liked B-Vector. This is an elegant way to put it. Says, I think the low-resolution story of Hearthstone is always going to be each player is just playing the heck out of their deck, but the nuance of the game at the high level, high resolution is almost always individual decisions that win or lose the games. I feel less and less like that's true over time. As sad as that makes me. I actually just want to start getting big dudes down. Now, the fact that Hornpout doesn't have a lot of card draw is going to be extraordinarily helpful for us. Yeah, because I mean, like, I'm feeling a lot less like, okay, here's my strategy in this matchup and the big things I need to look out for, and a lot more of, nice, I'm against a mage. We crush this matchup. Oh, it's a druid. We lose this one. Oh, that does suck a bit. That does suck so much. I am going to just throw out the Reckless Flurry, man. Is this the armor up? Yep. Our opponent's very, very low on cards in hand. Unix says, how much of the shift do you think is part of the game itself shifting versus your expectations shifting? I mean, maybe it's unfair of me to say, but I'm gonna claim it is the game changing. Let's see what we get out of this puppy. That is great. I mean, there's just so many insane combos that exist right now. And insane decks. Like, druids are regularly getting up to like 1 billion armor. Is he gonna sudden Genesis again? Alright, well.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
I'm almost out of cards.
I actually don't know if we win or lose in this situation now. Kill this guy. It's gonna heal for a lot. We have only played against weird games today. I think we're currently dealing more damage. Direhorn Matriarchs are good cards to have. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. That's an execute.
This guy's toast.
Alright. Hold on the armor class. Well, I mean, our opponent is running out of all kinds of steam.
I'm out of cards.
Alright.
Who are you?
Alright, so this is pretty good. Man. I think that, like, it's a really tight design space, it feels like, that exists in Hearthstone, where you just have to be so careful about power levels getting too high on something that if something is just a touch too much, then that feels like that's that. Oh wait, he just played 2 of these 1/1s that shoot your own guys. Okay, that's pretty good. Seems like a good way to get some power on the board. Yeah, we're getting some pain there. I'm not scared of fatigue. Do I look like a man who's scared of fatigue? I got Uzlina's Soul Thief in here, man. This is a long one. But you know, this is my theory on Echo cards and Inspire cards.
Time slips by.
Because there's no interactivity, it means that if you're doing the Inspire or you're doing the Echo, is that good? Now you just can't play any minions because he shoots it, right? Anyways, the Echo cards were fairly unremarkable after enough time went by. And Inspire was fairly unremarkable and fairly unused as time went on. And I think the reason is that because there's not a lot of interactivity between the players outside of, like, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, right? There's no, like, countering, denial, disabling that can occur. Like, if there's a spell that was, like, disable your opponent's hero power for 4 turns, that's, you know, another kind of interesting underexplored mechanic. All right, let's Ungoro pack it. Yeah, I'm gonna free from Amber. Alright, if our opponent can actually just, like, remove our board, then he's just better than we are, straight up. I was hoping we could get a charged Devil Sword and just close it. But I think one of the reasons that these cards were unimpactful, these keyword cards were unimpactful, is that if you made it so that a 1-turn Inspire was really high value, nice. Nice. Alright, we did it. Hooray, we've played 3 games. But yeah, I think it's that, like, if you made an Inspire card powerful after 1 Inspire, where you felt really good about it, then God, if you got to 2 or 3 Inspires, it would kind of go out of control, right? It would just feel completely oppressive to have this 1 Inspire card that's overrunning you. And that, I mean, if that's a mechanic that lives across a whole bunch of cards, this kind of imposes this statement, well, then we need to make sure the Inspire cards only start to get really powerful after 2 or 3 Inspires. After 2 or 3 Inspires, that's when it really starts to get powerful. Well, congratulations to me, I won. And so the power level of the Inspire cards was suppressed to the point where, you know, cards that just have 1 battle cry, it only needs to be understandable and justifiable for 1 turn worth of value. Good, we're in good shape. Yeah, all of those cards that have immediate impact, immediate value, just tended to dominate the game because every creature is a removal spell. I feel the same thing's true with Echo. If you make Echo a little too powerful, then anytime someone's able to cast, like, is able to triple or quadruple Echo a really powerful Echo card, it just feels way too busted. So they try to suppress and try to weaken. And now you have something like, you know, I think the only good Echo card is Phantom Militia. And it's only really good once you get to, like, 2 or 3 procs of it. I think I just keep hero powering, right? I don't see any reason to use this shield block. More efficient. So I think that there's some single keyword mechanics that, like, if they're made a little too powerful, I feel like they would be out of control dominant because of the lack of, like, counterplay. And so they wind up sort of having these sort of meager, tinier effects. You know, I don't like how I made my point. I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, my point is like a 5. I feel like there's some merit there, but I don't feel like I quite went the full distance I needed to make it a strong argument. But hopefully, at least the essence of what I'm trying to say is being conveyed. Hopefully, just the essence. I think we're winning. I mean, I think it's really hard to do anything but dominate this matchup, right? Oh, there's 2 useful whirlwinds. They just super collide, right? Remove one of the things. And we can like double whirlwind hero power.
Ready to ride.
Yeah, probably double whirlwind hero power. Yeah, then we just kind of hero power it up. I mean, it was a bit risky to get as low as I did. Trev says, what are the strengths of Hearthstone that keep you streaming? Well, these are concerns I have about the game kind of now going forward. Like, I'll be honest, like currently I'm starting to get on the edge of like a little tired of playing against Hogwoggle Druids so much because I'm just like, oh well, okay, well that's that, you know.
Unity. Precision.
I'm gonna play this now on this turn because it's hard for Kendall to be able to remove this without using the Eaglehorn Bow. I mean, he can double shoot, but then I have the hero power, shield block, and Stonehill Defender to stabilize.
Eyes to meet you. Eyes to meet you.
Sure.
Unity. Precision. Primitive.
This is probably better. Oh yeah, deadly shots in this deck. Oh yeah. Also, I mean, one of the big reasons why I like Hearthstone as a streaming game is once I'm done with my turn, I can just look over and chat, and I can chat and hang out. It's like one of the most easy to interact with chat and still play the games that like exists, period. Let's shield block first to draw. Okay, let's do this guy.
Out of my jungle. Well fought. I concede.
Yeah, it's just a baby matchup for babies. My favorite meta by far was when I could Shadow Priest and or Echo Control. Oh my god, I love this so much.
Garrosh versus Lunara.
The forest fights back.
Victory or death.
Alright, Druid. We may have hard lost. It's either token. Yeah. Token we can beat. Malagos we can beat. Malagos, the way we try to beat Malagos is we just hero power every single turn.
None will survive.
Snow Clones, though, that was my favorite. Snow Clones is pretty fun. There's actually not a lot of priests on the ladder right now. Snow clones might actually have a place in the meta. So, to err on the side of being an anti-Malagos guy, I think I need a hero power almost every turn. Do I just want to do this now? I think so. I think just having one dude on the board overall gives us more robustness. I actually kind of like a stubborn gastropod here. I feel like I have enough value. The important thing is for me to be able to place things on the board while hero powering every turn. So an Ornery Direhorn is at 6, but kind of feels more like an 8-cost card. Bring it on, look at this. Boom, saving us health already. See, like, I don't want to just coin out Elise. I would rather, like, next turn just play a Stonehill Defender in hero power. Hunix says, by the way, your Dark Souls playthrough got me finally playing the game. It's like the worst thing anyone's done to me. I've quit this game about 3 times now. I'm fighting Artorias. Oh, that's so good. And then, gonna play an Arcane guy? Huh? Huh? Maya? Nice. Let's see if this actually gives us any merit in these games. Yeah, let's gain that 1 point of health back, huh? I'm the 1X's. See, now I have an Azalina Soul Thief, so if we're against a Togwoggle Druid, I can steal his little woggliness. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Will you play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice on stream? Oh my god, yes, man. Whoo! Oh my god, yes! Do we finish Bloodborne? No, I'm so irresponsible. I just don't want to play Bloodborne right now. When did I halt my Bloodborning? It was like in August sometime? It was early August sometime.
Now how about...
Time grows short.
All right.
Light the fuses!
Now, why would a deck run a Tar Creeper? Ooh, I think I may have made a incorrect maneuver. This might be a Tonto Pronto Druid.
Now how about...
This might be a Tonto Pronto Druid.
What if...
Do I want his deck? I don't think so. Oh, player's name's Maya. Excuse me. Her deck. I gotta look at players' names more often.
Time grows short.
Like, half the time, I don't even look at the name of the opponent. Where did Bloodborne leave off? We defeat Orphan of Kos, and then we have the final 2 bosses, and that's it. We are, like, right at the end. Alright, so if this guy is a Tonto Pronto guy... And these are fine to play. These I would generally want to keep back if it was something token. Yeah, it's amazing. We are so close.
What if...
The frozen winds guide me.
So this is the tokeny taunt druid. Am I wrong about everything? Always? Is that what's going on? So I need to play this first. That's mine. That's nice. This is the best play. So this actually is probably a token druid. Which means I think I may have makeyed a mistakey. I don't actually know what deck he is. Oh my god, we're having something interesting happen in a game of Hearthstone. Ooh. Circle of Life, huh? See, now I have an interesting question. How do I use this shield block? I thought it was a taunt deck, so I was saving my shield slam. We really need to get the double-double. Double-double would be a whirlwind followed by a sweeper deeper. I mean, this play is pretty great.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Hero powering your return is still good, because this is some pretty strong insurance versus his stuff. Her stuff. God damn, the name's Maya. Learn to read, day 9! I gotta caffeinate. Oh my god, my legs are so sore. Oh! Oh!
My thoughts are plagued.
Alright. He's played both of his strong ships. She's played both of her strong ships. God almighty.
Is not.
Try not to go into the he-him autopilot. Alright. Okay, well this is actually quite good. Because I think that these are the clear shield slam targets, right? Boop. And then I think this is another clear target. Boop. So there's been no spreading plagues used yet. And we expect there rarely to be plagues used.
Job's done.
Ooh. This is one of the best mechs to get. One of the best mechs to get. Oh my god, Ghost Star, did you see my response? to Yo Thang. Poopy doops. This is where Brawl's good. Whoopsie boopsie. Aluth Neladar. You like this deck? You like it? It's a green deck. It's got a duck on it. Cheers. Ben Karras from ZVP says, Sean, you're looking much healthier, especially compared to videos from a year ago. Give yourself a pat on the back. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
A tangled web.
Her tangled web. Her tangled web. I think, like, here's the thing. Here's on my goal this week is to drink no calories. Coffee, water. It's a done. It's a done. There it is. Coffee, water, done. That's it. Coffee, water, done. I want to pump it up.
Death is eternal. My turn.
I'm trying to be, like, stupid healthy. Well, that's good. Alright, so we got some health to preserve and conserve. I mean, this is pretty incredible that I'm able to actually get away with this much.
Aluth Neladar.
Nice. Coffee black, no sugar. I always have coffee black. I don't like coffee with cream, coffee with sugar, none of that stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to just, like, actually be full-on healthful for, like, 2 weeks. Full-on healthful. Like, if I'm gonna have, like, a cheat meal, I'm just gonna get sushi, a modest amount. That's it. So the thing I really want to look for this week is some sort of beverage that I can make. That's one of those, like, hot water with cayenne pepper, lemon juice, one of those things. Some really great teas.
A tangled web.
Die, Maya. Now, one thing that's super critical to note is that Maya currently has used precisely... You know, after I boom, we should Azalina Soul Thief, shouldn't we? We should go boom Azalina Soul Thief.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
Swipe. Gain an armor. Because Maya has yet to use a Spreading Plague, and Spreading Plague would be an ideal draw for us. That sucks a bit. I actually think I need to do this now. I know it's crazy to chuck Dr. Boom away, but armoring up I think is better here. There's a Spreading Plague. There it is. Yes. God, that is... I mean, this is just the absolute nuts. We did it. We won. I think you should actually hero power to kill this dude. Dong. Dong. Alright. Yowzes. We have to be fearful of the double Savage Roar, which would be 5 and 10. And then you'd have 4 and 7, so it'd be 17 total damage.
My turn is not.
Because, it stinks a bit. So I gotta pop this guy with the Super Collider. That's our first play. Yeah, this guy's getting Super Collided on. Oh, I'm really bad, aren't I? Does look like it, huh? I think this is better, because then we can, like, almost win. We can almost win. Oh, God. Yeah, I just want to really lose the weight. I kind of have plateaued in weight purely because I just have not been eating as healthy as I could be. And I'm just like, all right. We had ourselves a chunky week last week. We were very chunky last week. We didn't even go to the gym last week. It was good. No gym at all. I want to just be disturbingly weight lossful. And I had a buddy that showed me a bespoke suit store. Astute bespoke suit store. So I want to lose that weight. From bespoke AF. Ooh, that's a nice one to have. Oops. I needed to do this. I messed up. I should have seen that earlier. I just need to do that. I should have seen that earlier. Rocco says, isn't this deck insta-lose to OTK? And K-Sven says, nothing is insta about this deck. Oh my god. And that's not quite death. Boy, is it close to it. I'm going for the kill, man. What now, Maya? What now? Oh my god. I thought he played both swipes. Genuinely, I thought she played both, man. Devastating.
How long can this go on? How long
Oof.
can this go on?
Oof. Well, here's the way we can win. We just draw that whirlwind, you know? We just draw that whirlwind. Boy, is she useless.
I'm almost out of cards.
Here's what needs to happen. It's going to be Will-o'-the-Wisps. Wispinesses. And then, I need to have 2 sweeps. That's it. Sweeps for the deeps. I'm dead. We lost. We are a dead dude. Now it's only Brawl. Alright. Very well. But then we also need to instantly draw a Whirlwind. Now, we need to draw the Whirlwind.
Out of cards.
We need to draw the Whirlwind. I cannot stress this to you enough. Okay, we can draw Whirlwind, Reckless Fury. These would be the two best. Second best would be Brawl. So that's a third. There's a 1/3 chance. This guarantees us nothing. And it takes from us everything. I just don't want to lose. I don't want to lose these insanely long games. It was so close. Shit. Alright, that's our fourth game on the day. I guess our fifth, excuse me. Oh my gosh. You have to swap Zola for Gruul. I like Gruul's card. I really like Gruul. Gruul is cool. Man.
Victory or death.
I think I actually like this. Super Collider seems just like so high value against aggro rouges. Dude, I don't like running on a treadmill. I don't like running on a treadmill. Can we just take a moment to talk about this? Running in general? Don't like running. Elliptical? Because I have this really bad habit that I can't talk to you about because it's way too hot in my apartment. And I've got to turn on the air conditioning. Cause like, okay, when I run, there's this habit. I literally have to focus only on my feet and my shins when I run. Otherwise, I have this problem where when I run, I tend to lift up my toes before I hit the ground, which slowly gives me shin splints. Nice. So I have to just focus on relaxing my shins constantly. And if I think about anything else at any point, ever, immediately, I can feel that tension start to grow, man. So you know what I do? I go on the elliptical, which I like. I like it. I actually don't want to play any cards right now. You know, I think losing one Whirlwind is okay. I'm actually going to do this, because I think I'm not going to be able to use it for a few turns, because you should start doing stuff right now. Try cycling instead. Here's the reason why I hate cycling, okay? Because if you go to a gym, and the gym has one of those still bicycles, which is such an abomination of... Okay, this is an OTK Rogue. I know what this is. We are never going to stop armoring up, everyone. The seat is so hard, it feels like I'm being cut in half in slow motion starting at the balls. And I do not like that feeling whatsoever. God, I do not like that. Alright, by the way, hero power every single turn in this matchup, because this is a Malagos OTK deck that's trying to summon oodles and oodles and oodles of Malagais. Slight says, I hate cycling because it's card advantage neutral. Yeah, you're telling me, man. Yeah, no, see, like, I like the elliptical. Second to elliptical, I like running outside. In a distant third, a treadmill. And, like, way below that, cycling. Like, I have never been in a hell more clear to me than when I was on that bicycle. God, it was horrid. It's horrid and horrible. And no good. And it was so bad. And it sucked. Boop. What about swimming? I don't want to say I don't know how to swim, but I functionally don't know how to swim. Like, I wouldn't drown if you threw me in water, but, like, when I'm trying to move from A to B, I look like someone who's drowning. Well, I don't need a millicard, I have hero power.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
I can't handle this, the seat. The seat, it sucks. My hand, it's totally full. I can't do anything about it.
This jungle hides many secrets.
Go ahead and shield slam them 3-2. Yeah, because, like, I'm really great at floating. Like, I don't even need arms or legs to float. I just breathe in and don't sink to the bottom of the pool. And now I'm floating, right? Like, I know how to do that. It's just the locomoting that I just find so tough. Did you just see sick AF Day 9 correctly read what to do in this situation? The real question is, does he have his combo? I don't know.
This jungle hides many secrets.
Get cycling shorts? Dude, I don't know. Like, literally, the seats, all seats are designed to cut me in half. I don't like bicycling. Swimming, I think I could get used to. Swimming, I think I could get used to. I think I could get used to swimming. Swimming is kind of like a cool thing to do, you know? Like, as a person. Like, person-wise, I think it's pretty cool to swim, you know, swimming. Did you swim since losing weight? I found it much harder after losing 50 kilograms. Alright, I guess we're gonna mill a card. So his combonying begins. Ow. Ow. Well, that's too bad. I'm gonna play the big boy. I don't think Explorer has a way to deal with this. I know the most important thing for weight loss is for me to just stop eating so much food. But I like eating food. I literally have every bad habit around food that exists. All of it. Like, on the psychological side. When an achievement happens, I'm like, yeah! I earned a tasty dinner! And then I go get macaroni and cheese, and I'm like, that was good. I had a rough day. I don't want to make dinner. I'm gonna order pizza. Sean, what do you want for your birthday? Anything food or beverage related. You guys remember when I was talking about uninteractive combos? We actually lost. Here comes the last one. I mean, maybe I should have armored up again. Like, I mean... like, I mean, this is the meta right now, is it's just complete and total cheese. It's just mass cheese all the time. Oh god. Alright, well. I'm not convinced we need double brawl, but I could be convinced. I mean, shield block is a way to gain armor. kind of want to get another one. Get one of these guys in here. Azalina's Soul Thief is cool, but no, I kind of do need her, don't I? I think we just didn't learn anything. I think we just keep it. Oh my god. I mean, maybe we should just do some Dominaria drafts, man.
Watch your back.
It's a rogue. It's a Jesus bot. Then keep this little composition here.
None will survive. The pleasure is mine.
Oh my god, if I'm up against another one of these things. I genuinely will probably switch to another game if we go bust out here, man. God, I mean, is this the mistake that ends the game? This is the mistake that ends it all? Tauren Warrior, hell yeah. Shit, man.
There once was a man from Gil.
Alright, now we just don't know what that is.
Go away!
Go away. We don't know if it's a Malagos rogue. It's not. We did it, America. We dodged the Malagos rogue. Alright. Here he goes. Dong.
Welcome to my web.
Do I just shoot this? I think so. I think this is a reasonable thing to do. This is an acceptable counter to Van Cleef. And the LT place is gonna get hit with the Patong. Rocco says it's not the healthiest, but I eat less by smoking and drinking coffee all day. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I just don't smoke enough. Maybe that's the problem with my weight loss. I just smoke more. Dong. I'd like to see us as snuggly sadist. Vaping is all the rage among streamers now. Yeah, I'll probably never get into that.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I just don't know how to smoke. This is a problem. I just don't really know how to smoke. Every single time. Oh, man. I'm against so many academic espionagers. Man. Fine. Alright, let's grind it out. Let's grind out the academic. We've been up against academic espionage rogues.
Halt! Who goes there? Halt! Who goes there?
I'm just gonna padong it. You've made a mistake, Jesus Bot. I'm gonna hit you with the padong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dong. Yeah. Awesome. We're doing it. Snuggly says, I think the last time I brought up martial arts, you said that you felt it was violent. Why is that? I don't actually remember this discussion very well. Nor can I recall why I would say such a thing. I think this is a good old pass turn. Slam. Yeah. My opinion on martial arts is that I would be sufficiently concerned about my fingers and my hands. Oh yeah, you were asking about why I may or may not do it. Why? Does this always happen to me? I don't want to play against an espionage rogue. No. Alright. I need to get more value. This game's at least going to be interesting. Oh my god, we've been up against so many derpy decks, man. We just got OTK'd for 64 damage. Well, this could be terrible news. Could be totally fine. Where's the 1-mana creature, huh?
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Alright. Hey, can you help me be lucky? Thank you.
Engaging TC
Thank you.
Into dislocation.
Oh, I still think you did a good job. Hi. You a good cat? Did you bring me something to play with? Or do you just want your cat? Yeah. This cat is actually maybe the most jealous creature I've ever seen. Oh god. I don't actually feel good about our chances here. This helps some.
Light the fuses.
I gotta do this in a slightly different order than what I would like, but... This will be okay. Jesus Bot's deck feels pretty good. Oh my god, Escrow Games says my kitten is days away from being adopted by me. Yes. There is no such thing as too much baby cat.
Light the fuses.
Bang, 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 bang. Healing. Oh, I really want to save this piloted Shredder Ziliax thing. He is a skater boy. A lot of Vile Spines, man.
This guy's toast.
Uh-oh. Is it a good day to patong? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think.
Magic neutralized. Surrender imminent.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to target. Here's 6. If you haven't tried it already, you should definitely try out Academic Rogue. Yeah, maybe so. That sounds pretty tight. Oh. No, my chances.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Oh my god, that was like really good. Alright. Alright, everyone. Step 1, Ptong. Alright, that was actually not bad at all. Alright, we're amazing. Whew. Oh. Doubted myself briefly. Alright, so this is never attacking, yeah? So I can Ptong right there. Ptong, and I think I actually do want to get the thing here. Old Dirty Curdy says, you ever watch your dog chase its tail and laugh about how easily dogs are entertained only to realize you were entertained by the same thing? I think what you're saying is, have you read Reddit? In particular, /r/shower thoughts? And in fact, yes, I have, Old Dirty Curdy. Ha ha! You got caught! Ptong. Ugh. Old Dirty Curdy says, it was Imager. Well, let's be honest. Where does all content from Reddit get posted from anyways? Alright. Exposed. Exposed. Gotcha, Dirty Curdy, man. Got annihilated. Just a crater where Old Dirty Curdy used to be. How do I unsubscribe? No, I got your money, man. That's my money now. That's not your money anymore. Ah, yes. Yes, it feels glorious. Hey, Underbow, welcome. Hope you're not exposed to any deep regrets about your subscription here to Day 9 TV anytime soon. Alright, we got a spider. We got a spider and some 1-mana things. Oh, God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ethan says, Sean, I just lost a friend I've known for 4 years. Your streams helped me through a lot of dark times. That's horrible, man. I hope you're doing alright. I'm having a great time. I'm shitting all over my subscriber base right now. And I hope my doofy cheer can bring you some solace. I really do.
Legendary.
Well, I mean, I may as well just keep going down the value train. Kind of like Hungryet, and it's got so much health.
Aluth Neladar.
Aluth Neladar. Ermagerd Neladar. Thong. EK Hawkins has hurt the rest of us, Sean. We're gluttons for punishment.
You cannot.
Yes. Aluth Neladar. Really? I mean, okay. This is the rhythm of the thong. Actually, let's do this first.
Take that.
Oh, I needed to... Oh, I really messed up. Alright, everyone, we have just makey a big mistake. It's fine. Alith Nyeladar. Alith Nyeladar. Alith Nyeladar? Meow. Yeah, you're just a little needy, emotional thing, and I love you.
Reporting for duty.
I love you, I love your tummy.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Wait a minute. Oh, God. Kill Tess. Wait, what are we chewing on here? Oh, God. Shoot shit. Well. Now actually has the 5 armor? Ugh.
Unity. Precision.
Dong. Alright. Alright. You're a good cat. A lot of stuff sucks for us right now, though. Woo! That was at least kind of good.
For duty.
Reporting for duty. Just keep summoning these things down. Just fill the board up. Hit it with a brawl. Yeah. Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh, you just have a seat. Have a seat. You had a tough day, huh? Hoot hoot. This game takes so long. Yeah, here's Despy. Despy's my little gray cat. Let's see a Despy cattail in a moment here. Oh, here's her leg. Here's a cat foot. We got a cat foot and tail. Can you hit me with a meow? Despy. No. Oh, yep. Alright. We're doing okay. We're doing okay here. Do I have any elementals in here? 2 and 4 and 2.
Okay then.
Ungoro belongs to the Titan.
You need to armor up, you know. Hey, are you a good cat? I think you're a good cat. Yeah, just go crazy with the tail. It's really good. How'd I get to Rim? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I think we may have lost this one. Alright, where's my gluttonous ooze, man? Oh, God.
You take wrong, candle.
Alright. I think these games actually are going to take forever. I think if I can get Tarantus out somehow. Man, shut up, Jesus bot, man. I don't even know why we're in this game. Oh, really?
Strong and shiny.
Oh, really? Sure. I don't know, dude. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. my god. Oh, wait, this has charge because of the hero power. The oft-forgotten capability. The oft-forgotten. Oh my gosh. Screwed the pooch. Oh, I can't believe I've done this. I always forget that you can charge with these guys. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. This is a Taranta's turn. Alright. There is hope yet. Meow. Hi. You're a good cat. You're doing a good job being a cat, too. Oh, I forgot he shuffled a bunch of Silverhand recruits into his deck because we hit him with the Dry Gulch Jailer. Oh my god. Alright, good. He summons last. Alright. Alright. I'm doing this first, okay? This game was stupid. That took so long. That took so long, and then I just bit him with a dinosaur. Oh my god. Alright, let's play another one. That was real dumb. That was just so dumb. Welcome to Day 9 TV. It's dumb. Everything here on this channel's dumb. I'm dumb. This cat is definitely an idiot. And everything that we're playing, everything that we're encountering is just chained stupidity. This is the descent to idiocracy. Alright, well. I don't know. Keeping your hand doesn't matter against a priest, because it's just a Mechathun priest. Oh my god. Oh, look, Finfano 3. And Sassy McGee. The real E. coli 13. Gotta love chain stupidity. So good.
None will survive.
Welcome to Costco, I love you. That's like one of my favorite lines in that whole movie. Ah. Yeah, maybe we should just play Magnum Opus. Or Opus Magnum. On Friday. Alright guys, we lost. Good game. Show's over. We lost this game. This meta is so dumb. Oh my god. Dude, why do I even play? God. We just won a game by backing into a dinosaur. Oh shit. Oh. No, it's just we just lost. We lost. I can't believe that we're up against this deck right now. So for any of you who don't know what this is a priest that tries to draw its whole deck till it has 4 cards that it just OTKs us with. 5 cards, excuse me.
Mind if I roll need?
I mean, we just lost. It just doesn't matter. See, by the way, this is what I mean by, like, having no agency. It's not like in StarCraft when you roll Zerg. You're just like, oh, there's another Zerg in this game. Fuck, I'm out. I lost. Can't win mirrors. Mirrors too powerful. Oh, it's a Terran player. No chance of winning. Alright, we are the beatdown, everyone. The beatdown begins. Alright, that's a Shadow Vision, so we got plenty more where those came from. Oh, alright. Tempo Zola.
Perfect specimen.
Alright, the beatdown begins.
Come dance to my song.
Dance to my song, boo-doo-doo-doo. Uh-oh. Double lifesteal. Ooh. Alright, the beatdown continues, friends. 4 dancing, 2 cactus. Is it just me or does Hearthstone feel pretty bad lately? I gotta say, the meta feels pretty bad. Pretty gosh darn bad. I mean, we could just play Tempo Mage and try to blow people up. That's probably what we're gonna wind up doing after the break. Alright. Watch the confidence with which I brawl. Just the sheer confidence of it all. Alright, let's get that Tempo Super Collider in and start hitting the face. Alright, Tempo Super Collider. Every point of damage counts right now. Toes Taste Bad has gone into the think tank, shaking with trepidation. He heals his own face, but I'm coming for it, Toes. I'm coming. Alright, first, we believe in magic. Alright. There it is. It's clobbering time. Oh my god, I forgot to... It's not! It's not an OTK deck? Whoopsie daisies. Oh no, whoopsie doopsie doopsie. Did we lose anyways? Yeah, we lost everyone. Oh shit.
Flip this one!
Toast Taste Bad is a subscriber in chat, by the way.
I'm gonna double! And I'm gonna double! I'm gonna flip it! Boop!
Oh my god! Oh!
Thank you.
Oh, he thanks me. What a piece of shit. No! No, he thanked me. No! No! Oh god, Hearthstone is. Oh. All right, we're gonna cheese. Toast Taste Bad has done it. He's killed us. Oh man, he thanked us first. I hate him so much. Oh, he's summoning more. No, you don't need to do that. Oh my god. Have we lost like only to OTKs today, man? Fuck. This is like my deck literally can't handle the OTKs, man. It can't. It's a grindy deck. That's the whole reason we're playing it, man. Fuck. And then I get up against like this Malagos OTK rogue, and then this Mecha'thun priest, and then this Topsy-Turvy priest, man. Toes Taste Bad, man. I'm fucking so angry with you right now. Oh shit. All right, well, let's take a micro break. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna play this aggro thing. Toes Taste Bad. Say then, I love the stream. Sorry about that. Nah, it's fine. This whole meta's garbage. Alright, I'm gonna play this deck. It's just an aggro mage, man. It's really fun. All we do is we just play cards that kill people. It's nice.